Anna, you have been working in brand communications with huge corporates during also massive corporate movements such as IOPs, M&As. What's your advice for high stakes environments?
So yeah, definitely, especially in my last experience at NIQ, I really worked in critical, huge mergers and acquisitions, a recent IPO, operations, brand integrations, right? Acquisitions, even like a massive rebrand. And to me, for high stakes environments, what you really need is the ability to communicate, act fast, and be 100% in to make that project, that transition work. I think change management is really about working well with your team. We were working hard in all of those transitions and changes to make sure every detail, word, asset, and timeline work together, both for clients and for candidates at the time. So you touched upon this earlier, but one important pro tip that I have in times of change and transition to stay sane and make sure everyone is on the same page is to actually have a single source of truth resource, whether it be a document, an FAQ, a deck, a landing page, so like an internal page. So it's a living resource that answers not just what's happening, but why and how it affects the team, the market, the company, right? So having this source of truth that you can share with the team that's involved with the change or with all employees, if applicable, right? And it's not sensitive, updating it regularly to make sure that, people are on board, there's the latest information, and over communicating it. I think over communication is really the secret sauce to getting through a lot of times of change, is making sure that people are clear and know what to do, because that raises trust and reduces anxiety a lot in these situations. So it's really the most valuable thing that a leader can do is make stuff clear and over communicate as much as they.
In terms of rebranding, what was the often misunderstandings you experienced?
We had a complete rebrand in our look and feel and our messaging, our tagline. And I was working on the employer brand side. So back in the day when we were going through this transition, we changed our color scheme. We even changed our name. We went from NielsenIQ to NIQ externally. This is in 2023. What I was working on, I was working closely with our corporate brand team to make sure that all of the candidate communications, from marketing collateral to our career site to outreach templates to recruiter communications, was up to date as well, right? So we were working together to make sure every single piece was updated and reflected our new. So that was something that I worked on that was so impactful. And also that same year, we worked on our 100th anniversary campaign too, because NIQ had turned 100. So that was huge as well. But yeah, making sure people understood the change, and we're using the new color schemes, the new brand guidelines, because that took a while to get people using all the new stuff and the new messaging, right? Because a lot of stuff that comes from marketing that makes sense to us and is super clear to us doesn't always cascade in a timely manner and a correct way to other teams.